Hey everybody, welcome back to RAS Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at a portable espresso maker and a battery grinder. So I do love me some coffee, and there's a lot of times when we're doing long road trips and I don't want to go to a gas station to get something. I'd rather just pull off at a rest area, go to the bathroom, and keep on trucking so that way people aren't walking around the store taking up my valuable road time. So that's going to get us looking at this electric coffee grinder and this portable espresso maker. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start with the grinder itself. So this is made by Cera, C-E-R-A, Cera Plus. Okay, inside the box we have a little cleaning brush, some documentations, and a nice little carrying case that this bad boy comes in. Okay, so inside it's just sitting in this strap. So this is the coffee grinder. Oops, sorry, it also has a USB-C to USB-C charger. Looking at the top, this is where you're going to recharge. This is your power. To fill it with beans, we will switch to unlock. Beans will go in there. Then we will figure out how to put it back on. There we go. And then unscrew the bottom, and that's where your coffee grounds get caught. And this is the grinder portion itself. So I don't know, let's see if I can get out of frame so you can see. Down here, these numbers, you can select how, okay, I think I'm far enough out of the way, so down at the bottom here, you see by turning this, you can adjust how coarse or how fine you want those coffee beans to come out. So we'll stick that off to the side and take a look at the espresso maker here. This is made by Shenzhen Dernieragen. So yes, made in China. Okay, we've got a USB-A to USB-C power charger. We have a little scoop. Now this is advertised as a 3-in-1. Because you can use the small Nespresso pods or the larger Nespresso pods or fresh ground. Okay, so at the bottom, well, this is the whole thing together. Down at the bottom, we have a cup. This is where your water goes. Power button, charging port. When we unscrew the bottom, that's where your water comes out after it's heated. This whiffer dealy here, this is for the small pods. If you have the larger Nespresso pods, it'll use that. And then this contraption here is for fresh ground. And the center part just pops out, coffee goes in there. Okay, let's get this show on the road. All right, let's try to make some space here. All right, so first things first, we'll go ahead and ground the coffee. So again, we'll switch that to unlock. They say for espresso 5 is the recommended setting. These beans were just on sale, buy one get one free, so I bought those. I do not have a preference as long as there's caffeine in them. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill this all the way up. We'll call that full. All right, let's put our top on here. Now, I don't know if this will auto turn off on its own or what, but let's mash the button. Okay, if you hit it once, that tells you the battery status. Hold it down and it'll start grinding. So it's actually not that loud. Let's see if it's supposed to stop on its own or if I'm supposed to stop it. Okay, so it's supposed to stop automatically on its own. So I'm just going to move that off to the side while it's grinding, and we'll take a look at getting this thing all set up. All right, so we have a max fill line and a mid, so 30 or 60 mLs. Go ahead and fill that all the way up. We'll move that off to the side. I think it's getting ready to stop because I don't hear much grinding going on anymore. Okay, so it has stopped. I'm just going to give it a couple taps, try to get everything off the blades there. All right, and there is our ground coffee. All right, so let's go ahead and let the white scooper go. What would be nice, although I think this came with the grinder, is if it was large enough to be a tamper for this. Okay, so if I was going to recommend anything, somehow having a built-in tamper on all this stuff to push that coffee down. All right, let's put our centerpiece back in here if we can. All right, believe we take that rubber piece off. All right, so now we are going to place this inside the larger, and you'll see there's little grooves there to line it up. We'll screw it in place. And double click will heat water. So this will heat itself. If you just wanted to do it cold, you'll just do a long press, but we'll go ahead and try to heat it. And I'm going to start a stopwatch at the same time here. See how long it takes to brew. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes so far. Obviously not as fast as Keurig. Okay, it is now starting to brew at 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, so that was 6 minutes and 43 seconds to brew that cup of coffee. So a lot of grounds came through there, and I think it's because I had that on there kind of cockeyed. All right, take two. Let's try to put a little bit less coffee grounds in this time. Also had this little rubber boot, and I don't know if that's supposed to stay on or not. Okay, so while that's brewing, first I'll give you my overall thoughts on this grinder. I think the grinder is great. It's nice and quiet, so if I want to take it camping, I won't be disturbing a bunch of people. I have a plug-in one that I usually go camping with, and that thing is loud. Like, I won't even make fresh ground coffee while everybody's sleeping because I'll get in trouble for making too much noise. So grinder, 100% definitely. The jury is still out on this espresso maker. We'll see how this cup comes out. Now, I first got this idea because I saw, of course, a Facebook ad, and the thing looked really cool. But the one that I looked at, or the one that I saw on Facebook, was like $150. So this one was like 40 bucks. So it might be a case of you get what you pay for. But we'll find out. Okay, so the second time around with it screwed on there properly, comes out much better as far as no grounds. And yep, taste is good. So good. Thought it was going to definitely be one of those you get what you pay for type of deals, but no, it absolutely works great for a third of the price. So definitely a fan. One thing I will say, after a brew cycle, it's a little bit difficult getting that bottom part off. Just make sure everything's all empty. Now let's see, after two, still shows a green battery. So now the only thing I'll say is that, you see, if I press it once, I can see it turns green, but I wish it had like a percentage bar, like, hey, you got this much percent left, so you knew roughly when you would want to charge it back up. Okay, so for storage, we'll just take the bottom basket, we'll put the adapter in there for the Nespressos. I'll finish drinking this coffee. So I'm assuming this rubber boot is just there to help protect that nipple. So this is the only other thing from a storage point of view. I wish this cup down here was a little bit bigger so that you could stash this part in the top and still be able to close so everything would be self-contained. Now, I guess you can if you push hard enough. I'm just never a fan of trying to force things into place, but it'll do. All right, so let's see if I can't build myself a little. Yep, that'll fit there. Let's just put all of our little accessories in here. And now, just like that, I got some espresso on the go. Okay, so overall thoughts after dialing it in and getting everything correct. Fan of both. Like I said, the grinder absolutely nice and quiet, so that is great because I can use it if I'm on a train or people are sleeping and it's not going to bother them. And coffee pot, it takes a bit. Took about 6 minutes to brew a cup of coffee. So it's definitely not as fast as if you were like doing a Keurig, but hey, the ability to pop out a cup of coffee, a fresh ground cup of coffee in no time, I'll take it. Okay, so thanks so much for sticking around to the end. If you got any questions about anything in this video, please put that down in the comment section. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. As usual, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to test out for you, put that down in the comment section below. And if there is something in particular that you want tested on it, put that in there too so I can try to get it in the video. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Bye.